former president has now issued a statement after the golf club shooting. He said, "I'm safe and well." I'm going to go straight across to Rohit also for more details. Rohit, in fact, he said he's not going to surrender. "Nothing can slow me down," says Donald Trump.
Yeah, look, this is Trump being Trump, the strongman that he is. We've seen him doubling down after the first assassination attempt. I mean, he's also sent an email, asking to raise funds of this. And look, it is just amazing. It amazes me that after two attempts, he's still in high spirits. He's not panicking. He thanked the Secret Service. So this is, but as Irina was talking, I think a lot of questions need to be answered. Why is this happening? Why 50 days before election, another attempt? And we're seeing statements coming from everybody, all the politicians from both sides. We've had a congressional inquiry into the first attempt in itself. We had a Secret Service person resign, and we've got the acting person right now, acting secretary, I should say, right now. So a lot of questions needs to be answered. I mean, it doesn't make sense that somebody could get an AK-47 rifle and beam 300 to 500 yards, away from Trump, especially after what we saw in July. So it's I think something needs to be said about the lapse. Some people have to obviously own up to what's going on. And this again after the NSC briefed Secret Service that there could be more assassination attempt, or the Iranians are plotting assassination attempts on Trump. So somebody's got to give answer as to why and how could this person get so close to Trump again.
Right. I'm going to thank you, Rohit Sharma, getting us those details this morning about this assassination attempt on Donald Trump. This is, in fact, the second attempt. Irina also continues to be with us. Irina, also, given that this is the second attempt in the last few weeks or so, just give us an idea about how one would expect the security to then beef up even further.
Well, first of all, hopefully they will have agents who are specifically prepared for these scenarios. I have no doubt that not only Trump, but others are considering also getting private security in addition to Secret Service command. It doesn't seem that numbers alone suffice if there are such efforts, such lapses in basic protocol. It's not clear why the combination of security has not proven to be enough in advance of these efforts, and with the persistent threats that I'm sure are coming in terms of verbal threats and threats that candidates receive on a daily basis. So that to me seems to be quite shocking. I think they need to be looking for people specifically prepared for dealing with such scenarios and who have a record of success in diffusing threats before they become threats.
That's right. In fact, if Rohit continues to be with us, I'd like to go back to Rohit for a moment. Getting in details of this incident that has been reported. Also, Irina, if you could also, give us an idea about who could, or rather, who is suspected really behind this, as far as the investigations in this case concerned?
So far, there hasn't been any rumors of a vast conspiracy of any sort. We are seeing individuals who appear to be self-radicalized in a heated political climate, who probably have had issues already. But it's worth noting that certain actions and certain statements by this individual could be indicative of an agent provocateur. For instance, he kept referencing Ukraine and his willingness to go and die fighting Putin, but has not, in fact, actually done anything of that sort. And there's no clear record of him assisting Ukraine in any way. He claims that he previously voted for Trump and then switched his vote to Biden. That seems to be an indication of a possible effort to throw confusion and chaos in an already tense scenario during a very close election. And we've seen rhetoric towards that sort of chaos and mayhem and efforts to meddle in the election from several parties manifest them previously. For instance, Iran has attempted to hack both candidates and their campaigns and other politicians as well during the campaign. That's just one of the examples of foreign meddling in an effort to attack all the relevant parties and to cause finger pointing and blame games and in this sort of political chaos. So we should be very aware of how third parties outside the country are viewing the situation, and the fact that there was a previous security lapse makes it easier and more likely that assorted parties, whether individuals or state actors or non-state actors, will try to capitalize on security failures in the future and make more attempts to disrupt the elections through assassination efforts, hacks, other types of security incidents.
Absolutely. I'm going to thank you, Irina, for getting in those details and sharing with us your perspective on that story. Remember, we're reporting on the second attempt on former President Donald Trump, the second assassination attempt, essentially, that has taken place over the last few weeks or so. This is a worrying situation with the FBI now looking into this case as well.